Hey everyone, ever looked out the window on a winter morning and think, why is snow white? It's a simple question with a surprisingly cool answer. I mean, water is clear and ice is usually transparent. So where does all that white comes from? Let's dive in and find out. First things first, we need to understand what snow actually is. It's not just frozen rain. Snow forms high up in the clouds when tiny water droplets freeze onto a dust particle, creating a tiny ice crystal. As this crystal falls, more water vapor freezes onto it, and it grows into a beautiful, unique snowflake. You have probably heard that no two snowflakes are alike, and that's because their journey through the atmosphere is totally unique. Now let's talk about light. The light from the sun might look white or yellowish to us, but it's actually made up of all the colors of the rainbow, a full spectrum. When this sunlight hits an object, the object can absorb some colors and reflect others. A red apple, for instance, looks red because it absorbs all the other colors and reflects red light back to our eyes. A black shell absorbs almost all the light, which is why it gets so hot in the sun. So, what happens when sunlight hits a snowflake? A snowflake is actually a super cool, intricate ice crystal, not just a flat piece of ice. When a ray of sunlight enters the snowflake, it does not just pass straight through. Instead, it gets bounced and scattered around by all the tiny crystal faces inside. It's like a tiny natural pinball machine for light. Because the light is scattered so many times and in so many directions, no single color gets absorbed. The snowflake reflects all the colors of the light spectrum back out. And when all the color of the spectrum are combined and reflected back to our eyes, what do we see? That's right, we see white. Now imagine billion and billions of these tiny light scattering snowflakes piled up on the ground. Each one is doing its own little light scattering dance. The cumulative effect of all this scattering is what gives a blanket of snow its brilliant, pure white appearance. It's not that snow has a white pigment, it's the structure of the ice crystal that creates the color we perceive. Pretty amazing, right? So, the next time you see a field of fresh snow, you can appreciate the incredible physics at play. It's a beautiful reminder of how light and matter interact to create the world we see around us. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little science lesson, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more curious content. See you in the next video.